As a matter of fact, the three most important questions in life are: where should I live and work? What should I study and do? And who should I partner with as a wife or a husband? And who should I partner with as in work? Because once you figure out where to live, it affects your lifestyle. Once you figure out what you're going to study and do, it's going to affect your income. And who you're going to be with is going to make your life or ruin it. So can you do construction from a distance? Absolutely, positively. But you better be at the right place. You better do the right thing, and you better have the right people. Everything starts and ends with people. Okay, so I remotely manage all the rehab we do in San Francisco and all the rehab we do in Puerto Rico and many of the flips that we do with the single tenants, etc. So how do I do it? Let's start with San Francisco because these are expensive homes. For example, right now is just actually doing a recap on the properties we have. Actually, let me just get it here. I'm so visual. I like to write things on my board here for the latest properties. For instance, for California. So these properties, it's all about who you're working with. So it's in this order. If you guys want to write it down, it will be well worth your notes. The way I work the formula, and I'm just going to go to my own notes of how I do this. I look at everything is first, where are you going to focus? Okay, so you want to make sure that you're focusing in the right area. Where and when, because timing is so important. So where? San Francisco for me. Old San Juan, Puerto Rico for me. Okay, when? Right now. I'm doing it now because San Francisco is a steady market. Old San Juan, steady market. I want these steady markets. Is there money to be made in markets that are not steady? Yes, of course. But then you're going to get squeezed with time. You want time to be your friend as much as possible. And that's when you own property and for a long term. Time is your enemy when you're going to buy, fix, and flip. You see, so the same concept of time could be your friend or your enemy. When it's your enemy, you want to beat time so you can make the most money. When it's your friend, you want to do everything right to start cash flowing, because the end goal is one of two things: either cash out when you flip a property, sell it, or cash flow when you're holding the property. How quickly can I get to the cash out or the cash flow is always important. But if I am holding the property and it takes a little longer, not the end of the world. I'll hold it a little longer. I may hold it forever, and forever is a long time. So in San Francisco, the time is my enemy. So I start with where and when. It is in San Francisco and it's now. What I'm going to do and how. What I'm going to do, I'm going to buy the properties that need rehab, that actually do not need to go outside the envelope. Outside the envelope is meaning I am not going to request the 311. The 311 is the notification to the neighborhood. I need to expand the house this way. I need to expand the house that way because the neighborhood is going to fight me. Oh, it's going to be noisy. It's going to take too long. We don't like you to change the facade. Everybody's going to fight. San Francisco is like this. Many cities are like that. Okay. And how are we going to do it? So we take properties we're going to expand in the actual basement. I mean, we literally dig the ground up. We sometimes even change the flooring so we can have actually enough. So now the downstairs becomes an entire usable space. This one, and then if the roof is like this, we change it to be flat roof. So we're able to take something that's 2 floors and make it three usable floors, gaining an extra 2,000 square feet downstairs. That cost me maybe $400 in construction and all this. The exit is $1,500. That's 2.2 million in profit right there. I can't make a mistake. I mean, I have to be a complete idiot to make a mistake, and still I won't make a mistake. The market has to drop 50% in 90 days and I'll still come out okay. So when I know where I'm doing the business and when, which is right now, and what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, then the next thing is who am I doing it with and why? So I am doing it with certain people who, number one, have the expertise. They want to work with me. They get along. And why? Because I give them enough incentive, which is not only will I pay you for the designer fee, but I also give you this incentive. Not only I'll pay you for the architectural design, but if we get it to the maximum square footage and you do the permit expedition with we need to have a permit expediter to get the permit faster to do this and that, I'll give you a bonus. So then when you create enough incentive for these people and they're the right people, then you can manage from a distance. And because what you have to know now is how much engagement do I need to be? Do I need to be fully engaged? Do I need to go every day? Some people say, I can do that, Sharif, because I have to be there every day. I can trust these people. Trust, but verify. So periodically, they send me updates. I give you an example. I'll just show you a latest update from my designer who said to me last night, okay, Sharif, we put the fence. And she sent me a picture. My gosh, I got so much going on. Holy Moses, give me a second. I thought it was just last night. I just want you to see, for example, how I get the update. I'll show you the picture she sent. And she said, here, for example, she's showing that the fence is up on the Pacheco property, 266 Pacheco. We just closed on this property. That's the property I mentioned last call. It has a huge lot on the side. Just getting it and splitting the lot will make $1.5 million by itself. We'll remodel the property. And I think once we split the lot and get the drawings approved and the entitlement for it, we'll probably sell it to somebody that will say, oh, we want the kids to be next door, or we want to have a property, and we'll probably sell it to somebody as a package. So to repeat, it's not just where you're going to do it, what you do and with who.